Hi, I'm Steve Richardson. Many people struggling with debt who are being pursued by creditors can have the tendency to stick their heads in the sand, to ignore the situation and maybe it'll go away. They stop opening their mail, they stop answering the phone because they just don't want to deal with it. Well, the problem is that ignoring your creditors will not make them go away, and in a lot of ways can make your situation worse. Because those creditors eventually, if you keep ignoring them and the balance is big enough, are going to refer it to a lawyer. That lawyer is going to sue you, and that judgment that will ultimately result from that lawsuit can lead to a wage execution, a bank levy, or some other court levy on your assets. And you don't want that. So the earlier you deal with it, the better, whether it's through filing bankruptcy or arranging payment options with those creditors. For example, the earlier on you are in the process, the more likely it is that you'll be able to work out an affordable payment plan. If the creditor gets to the point where they've sued you, gotten a judgment, and are ready to do a wage execution, they're really not going to be willing to take less than what a wage execution might get them. So the earlier you work out that payment arrangement, the more likely it is you'll be able to get a lower monthly payment on that debt. Also, if you deal with it sooner, maybe as a lump sum, they'd be willing to take a lump sum in settlement because they don't have to share any of that money with a debt collector or a law firm. So you may well be able to do that. Now, there can be tax consequences to a lump sum settlement, so you should talk to an accountant, but that is an option. Finally, if you ultimately file bankruptcy and you've ignored these creditors to the point where they've all gotten judgments against you, those judgments can be recorded as liens against your home. Now, a lot of times those liens can be removed, but it can make your bankruptcy more expensive. So if you're able to discharge debts before the creditors get a judgment against you, that's certainly better. So, if you're living here in southern New Jersey and you're concerned about your debts and you're not being able to pay your bills, don't ignore them. Give my office a call. I'd be happy to sit down with you in my Woodbury office, look at your situation, and see whether bankruptcy or some other arrangement might be right for you.